When to walk away from a girl. Warning signs she's not worth it. She's always late. The age-old habit of being fashionably late versus constantly late. You know, because being fashionably late is so chic and cool. Well, let me burst your bubble. If your lady friend has the habit of always showing up late, it's not a sign of her being a trendsetter. It's a sign that she has no regard for your time whatsoever. Picture this. You're all dressed up, waiting at the restaurant, hungry as a wolf. The minutes tick by and you start to wonder if she got lost or fell into a black hole. But no, she finally walks in with a casual smile as if she hasn't just made you question your existence. Now, I get it. Life happens and occasionally being late is forgivable. But when it becomes a pattern, when you find yourself constantly twiddling your thumbs while she takes her own sweet time, it's a big red flag. It shows a lack of respect and consideration for you and your schedule. And let's not forget the excuses. Traffic was insane. I couldn't find my keys. My cat decided to dye its fur pink. It's like she's been studying a manual on creative tardiness excuses. But hey, at least her imagination is on fleek, right? But here's the thing, my friend. Time is precious, and you deserve someone who values it. Constantly waiting for someone who can't be bothered to be punctual eventually takes its toll. So, if your potential love interest thinks they can waltz into your life whenever they please, maybe it's time to put your foot down and walk away. Life's too short to waste it waiting on someone who doesn't respect your time. Find someone who values punctuality as much as you do. Trust me, the right person will arrive on time, with no excuses or fashionably late theatrics. Don't settle for anything less. Princess syndrome. These women expect the royal treatment, and I don't mean a nice dinner at a fancy restaurant, no. They want you to bend over backwards to satisfy their every whim. Talk about high maintenance. One of the key traits of these princesses is their never-ending list of demands. They expect you to be at their beck and call, ready to fulfill their every desire. Want to spend some time with your friends? Sorry, but that's not allowed when you're dating a princess. Your sole purpose in life is to cater to her every need, but it's not just about being at her beck and call. Princesses also have a knack for making even the simplest tasks seem like a Herculean effort. Need a favor? Well, you better believe it's going to come with a side of drama and theatrics. After all, everything in their world is a grand production. And let's not forget about their unyielding sense of entitlement. They expect the red carpet treatment everywhere they go. From expensive gifts and extravagant vacations to constant validation and praise, nothing is ever good enough for these princesses. They want the world, and they want it served on a silver platter. Now, don't get me wrong, it's perfectly fine to have high standards and expect a certain level of respect, but when those expectations cross the line into unreasonable territory, it's time to walk away. You deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are, not someone who sees you as a personal servant. Lack of respect. So you're in a situation where you feel like you're not being taken seriously, like your time and opinions don't matter. Well, my friend, that is a clear sign that she's not worth your precious time and energy. First, let's talk about how she disrespects your time. You're a busy person, with a million things on your plate, but somehow every time you make plans, she conveniently forgets about them or shows up fashionably late, expecting you to patiently wait for her. It's like she thinks her time is more valuable than yours. Newsflash. It's not. Time is precious, and anyone who consistently disregards it is not someone you should waste your time on. Now on to how she disregards your opinions. You have thoughts, ideas, and beliefs that are important to you. But every time you express them, she dismisses them or acts like they don't matter. It's almost as if she thinks her opinions are the only ones that hold any weight. Well, guess what? They don't. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and valuing each other's perspectives. If she can't do that, then it's time to walk away. You deserve someone who respects your time and values your opinions. Life is too short to be with someone who constantly disrespects you, so don't settle for anything less than you deserve. Let go of the negativity and make room for someone who appreciates you for who you are. Remember, this is just one of the warning signs. Stay tuned as we explore more signs that she's not worth it. In the meantime, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you deserve better. Stay strong, my friend. She's too clingy. You know the feeling when you just can't seem to get a moment of alone time? When your phone seemingly never stops buzzing because she's trying to grab your attention? When she bombards you with multiple texts while you're away? All these are clear warning signs that your partner is too clingy. While a little bit of clinginess can be flattering and even cute, too much of it can get suffocating real fast. One indication of a clingy partner is their lack of personal space. They constantly want to be with you and are always looking for ways to invade your space. They might even become highly disturbed when you take some time off for yourself. This can be detrimental to a relationship in a number of ways. First, it can lead to feelings of resentment as you start to feel like you're losing your autonomy. It can also damage your partner's sense of self-worth, which can make them even more inclined to cling to you. In short, a clingy partner can be a recipe for disaster. If you're having trouble getting your own space, it might be time to start thinking about walking away. She doesn't respect your boundaries. Some people just don't understand the concept. You set them up, but they completely ignore them or try to bulldoze their way through. It's frustrating, and it's not okay. Your boundaries are there for a reason. They're meant to protect you. When someone doesn't respect your boundaries, it's a major warning sign. It shows that they don't care about your feelings or your needs. They only care about themselves. It could be something as simple as constantly texting you when you've asked for some space, or as serious as ignoring your sexual boundaries. Whatever it is, don't let them get away with it. Speak up and let them know that they need to respect your boundaries. If they continue to ignore them, then it's time to walk away. You deserve someone who will treat you with respect and listen to your needs. Remember, your boundaries are important. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. If someone can't respect them, then they're not worth your time. She's always playing games. You know the type. The one who's always playing hard to get or sending mixed signals. Maybe she's into you one minute and then ignoring you the next. It can be exhausting trying to keep up with her ever-changing moods, and it's definitely not worth your time in the long run. If you're constantly trying to decode her messages or wondering where you stand with her, it's a clear sign that she's not worth it. A healthy relationship should be based on open communication and mutual respect, not mind games and manipulative tactics. Sure, it can be tempting to try and win her over or prove yourself, but if you have to constantly jump through hoops to keep her interested, it's time to walk away. You deserve someone who appreciates you for who you are and doesn't play games with your heart. Trust your instincts and don't let her string you along. Life is too short to waste on someone who's not worth your time and energy. She's always negative. We all have bad days where nothing seems to go our way, but when your girl is constantly negative, it can quickly bring you down too. Nothing is ever good enough, and you'll find yourself walking on eggshells around her. It's emotionally draining and can quickly lead to resentment. Negativity can also be a sign of larger issues like anxiety or depression. While you should always support your partner, it's important to remember that you're not a licensed therapist. Don't put the weight of fixing her problems on your shoulders. At the end of the day, a relationship should bring both parties up, not drag them down. If your girl is always negative, it may be time to evaluate the relationship and whether it's worth your time and emotional energy. If you liked today's video, please give us a like and subscribe for more content like this.